11th CA of Level High School for the Gifted. Well, a lot of you here opened up your speech with a story, and I hope mine is not too boring. I want to talk about my cousin Mei. She, about 2 years ago, she was 8 months old when I first met her. I couldn't understand her crying and screaming. She was crying a lot, and I didn't know whether she was tired, was she hungry, did she need to take care of business? I didn't know, but fortunately, she grows up, and she learns how to speak her mother tongue, Vietnamese. And it's like the whole world has opened up for her. She keeps persisting on with her chatter, with her stories, and with her curious. And what I think is that baby mimics the true nature of human. So the possibility, the opportunity that we have with not just one, but 2 or 3, or maybe more languages. I only have good command of 2, but let's say that they surprise me every single day. Languages open up my mind and keeps me in touch with the world. I can obtain the fastest, most accurate information using English, because a lot of things is written in English. I can watch the news, read books, access the internet very easily. Had it not been for English, furthering my education beyond the boundaries of my own country would be impossible. So the knowledge and the intellect that I would gather right now and in the future would assist me a great deal thanks to just one foreign language. The most noteworthy aspect of language to me is that it opens up my soul. I understand culture. I read literature, see plays, and not only through the reading materials that I heard, I actually learned the culture from the writings and the process of learning it. Like when I was studying Mandarin, I'm not a very good speaker, but the stroke and the manners in which Chinese is written, it speaks great volume about respect and properness in the whole culture. And I don't just learn the language, I absorb the culture. And the more understanding that I have about them, the better empathy and appreciation I have for their culture, their people, and my own as well. Charlemagne once said that to have another language is like to possess another soul. When I think in Vietnamese and when I think in English, it feels like 2 different mindsets. It's not 2 different persons, but 2 different mindsets. I can think more versatile and be more flexible. And therefore, I can maybe understand the mindsets of foreigners and their way of conveyance of ideas. This assists me in cooperation with a lot of people from different backgrounds and different personalities. I hope this one day can develop into compassion. I can be able to connect, to converse, to feel, and to care about people and the environment around me. And therefore, I can understand the hardship, the sufferings that they have been through, and I feel tremendously blessed with my life today. Last but not least, language opens up opportunity. You guys all agree, because if I'm lucky enough, I get to win EF Challenge, I get to go to New York. How many people have the chance to go to New York for free? And the experience that I gain now and then would be tremendous, and I will gain more opportunities in education, in work, in business. One day I could be a global citizen, unlocking all of my fullest potential. The thought of that gives me much confidence and assertiveness in myself, as well as motivation for my future. But we must bear in mind that language is within our focus, but it should not be the main purpose in life, because we have a lot more knowledge to gather. And it's a key, not a paved road. But remember that having no language is like locking yourself in the old barriers of your country. And that's why developed countries like Japan and the United States encourage students to have second languages. This proves just how powerful a tool language can be. Back to my cousin Mei Mei. She's now 3. She takes up Vietnamese, English, and Mandarin. Yes, only 3 years old. And in a few years, she would understand that language is not just a key opening the world to her, but it is a bond that keeps her involved in her community, an irreplaceable key to success. And I know at only 17, but with love and so much potential for my future, thanks to the languages I have acquired. Thank you very much.
I have a question. Yes? I love your cousin Mei, right?
Yes.
Yes. Love her. And even though I haven't met her already, she speaks 3 languages.
She is incredible.
Incredible. Incredible baby, yes. And when you spoke about how she cried and screamed because she could not communicate, she could not use language to communicate, it led me to wonder what would happen if for one day every single body on this planet did not speak for one day. What do you think would happen?
Because as the previous group has mentioned, language is the voice that we speak, the pronunciation, and also our facial expression, our body language. Language, in what I want to say, is the full package of your verbals and your physical ability to transportation, your thoughts. But if the world cannot speak in one day, we still have our face, we can express feelings, and we still have our hands and our bodies to gesture. So I think it will be very chaotic, but we would be fine. We would be very fine because we are in the same race, and although we have differences, but we will connect. Okay, thank you. First of all, I'm going to go to, because the movies glorifies the Times Square, so I'm going to go there first. And because it's a cosmopolitan city, it's a place where cultures and languages meet. And it's not like I can stay here and experience the cultures. It's just the vibe of New York went through. And first of all, I'm going to go there, I'm going to stand there, and we're going to experience the culture first. Because that is the first step to globalization. That is the first step for me to become a global citizen. And that is my goal in the future. That's what I'm going to do first.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.